Well, mostly because it's a lot of nostalgia. Growing up, this was the place where we got our chicken patties from, our plum cake, which was a thing that we did for every Christmas. So you just keep coming back for that childhood memory and that, sort of taste.
Yeah.
That's why really.
Good morning and welcome back to Delhi, India. I am doing something completely different today because so many tourists, when they come to India, they'll go straight to Old Delhi, eat the street food, complain about it being chaotic, crowded, maybe they get sick, but today I am doing something completely different. So I have spoken to many of my family members, many friends here in Delhi, and I asked them, what are some of the most nostalgic places that you remember as a kid, either coming to Delhi or growing up in Delhi, the foods, the restaurants that you hold dear to your heart. So I got a list of many places that are considered nostalgic for people who grew up here in Delhi or come and visit Delhi from other places in India. So I have asked my father-in-law, I have asked both of my sister-in-law, I've asked my husband who spent a lot of time here in Delhi, and some friends here, what are your favorite places? So I compiled a list. This is probably gonna be part one of this video because there's so many places, but I have a list now. I'm here at the first location. This place is called Wenger's. This is a super well-established bakery. They have some really famous food. Everyone loves it. This is my father-in-law's favorite place. He has great childhood memories here in Delhi at Wenger's. So we're gonna head inside now, order some sandwiches, some wraps, some pastries. Let's see what they have. Let's go inside. Wenger's. Okay, so we just left Wenger's. It was crazy busy, but tell me why this place is a little special to you.
Well, mostly because it's a lot of nostalgia. Growing up, this was the place where we got our chicken patties from, our plum cake, which was a thing that we did for every Christmas. So you just keep coming back for that childhood memory and that, sort of taste.
Yeah.
That's why really.
Yeah. So this is Sukhmani, this is my sister-in-law, and her father, my father-in-law, loves Wenger. So that's why we're here. We're getting the stuff that he likes. We have to take it to the car. There's nowhere to sit down, so we'll try it in the car. All right, so we actually found a little bench that we can park up on and try these kebab and some of these pastries that we've ordered, some of these patties. So the first one up, everybody said get the shami kebab. This is made out of mutton, and it's been minced. And it is, oh my goodness, it's also loaded up with some herbs, onions. Oh, it looks super tender. Let's give this shami kebab a try. Super minced inside. Almost the consistency of like a potato. Little crunch from the onions. Fresh coriander in there as well. Really nice altogether. Very easy to eat because it is so soft inside. This has been fried on the outside, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Bye. Everyone's so friendly here. Just hello, walking by. But yeah, shami kebab. Really nice texture inside. Really easy to eat. Very flavorful, as everything is here in India. Everything is just so packed with flavor. Okay, so next up is another item that I was recommended to have. So we ordered the chicken patty, and it's like a baked pastry more than what I would imagine is a patty. But that is what it looks like here. I'm gonna go ahead and break it. Oh, that is so flaky. It's almost buttery on top, and look at the inside. Wow. So packed with chicken, looks like pepper. Wow, it's very peppery. And super flaky crust. Look at that. There's so many layers there. Oh my God. That is good. Wow, this is kind of like reminiscent of my mom's cooking. It's very comforting. It's very simple, but what makes this so good is how buttery and flaky this pastry is, this patty is. I love the peppery chicken inside. Also, served quite hot. You can just tell how fresh it is. Because if this was more than a day old, you would not get that same bite, that flakiness. That would all be gone and a little soggy. That is so fresh. Yum. That is delicious. I am not gonna lie to you guys, that chicken patty was mind-blowing. That is definitely my favorite of the two. And the Jamaican curry goat patty has some competition. That was really nice and fresh. That was damn good. We did the savory, now we're gonna move on to the sweets. So, as we were recommended by one of our family members, we got the coconut macaroon. Now, I don't eat a whole lot of macaroons. This is definitely like a very nice, big version of a macaroon. Made with coconuts, which I'm guessing is the top layer. All that being coconut there. And let's take a bite. Coconut macaroon. That is so nice. Perfect level of sweetness. Like, it's not overpowering like some macaroons are. When you bite into it, it is like so sweet it almost hurts your cheeks. This is just perfect. Coconut flavor on the top. It's got little crunchy coconut flakes. Very natural, almost. It's sweet enough that you'd want to have it with a coffee. Wow, that's nice. Usually I'm not a big fan of macaroons, but this is a really nice version of it. That's good. And the last one is the pineapple pastry. Now this is pretty large. It is definitely layered up. Look at that layer. It looks heavenly. Oh yeah. If you are a cake fan, this is gonna be very nice. There are real slices of pineapple within the layers. Like, that's in the middle of the cake. Fresh pineapple. The layers of cake is so light and fluffy, it's like biting into a cloud. And then again, the icing on top is really not overpoweringly sweet, but it's just oozing with icing. For fruitcake, that is excellent. But yeah, you definitely need a coffee to rinse these sweets down, which we didn't get. But yeah, an espresso with this would be perfect. Okay, so the first place checked off the list, Wenger's. My father-in-law will be so happy to know that we went there. And not only went there, but truly enjoyed it. Like that, like Sukmani said, that isn't just nostalgia. That it's like good food. And there's a reason why so many people come and the place is so packed out. So we are heading to location number 2 now. It's across town, so we'll catch up with you when we get there. I think one of the misconceptions that foreigners portray when they come to India is that it's just one giant glob of chaos. But really, there's so many beautiful sides. I mean, in Delhi, it is a gorgeous, green, lush city. And I think people need to appreciate that a little bit more. I am loving this drive here. It's absolutely gorgeous in this area. So as you can see behind me, we are at Kent's. This place has been around since 1985. And if you ask anybody in my family, especially my husband, he'll say, Kent Burgers. So we're here to have one of their burgers. It's more of like a street food kind of joint, but even one of our family members drove in 45 minutes just to join us for this burger. So I'm guessing that it's really good. Definitely one of those guilty pleasure street foods. So let's go and order a burger right now. Okay guys, the legendary Kent's Burger. I got the mutton and the chicken, and I didn't realize that each one comes with a pack of chips, or crisps as they call it here, which is apparently the best part. Let's start with the chicken. Check out this chicken burger. Nice fluffy bun, loaded up on the inside. I think this is gonna be good. And this place is packed out. It's like a old school deli kind of place. I mean, it's probably an institution here. Oh, yum. It's pretty crispy on the outside, but I think what always surprises me is that these patties, or even this burger, I mean, it's got stuff in it. It's seasoned from the inside out. It's not just plain chicken. Looks like there's onions inside, there's spices, maybe some green chili in there. The chicken burger is my husband's favorite. Now, my sister-in-law, who's not here at the moment, her favorite is this mutton burger, so I had to order it for her, see what the hype's all about. That was quite flavorful too. Also, we're not just talking about plain minced meat. That was jam-packed with seasoning. We got onions, we got coleslaw. It's spicy. This one's better, in my opinion. Sorry, Harsh. Harsh probably doesn't like it because it's spicy. It is a bit spicy. You're right. Yeah. So that was such a good experience. Such a cool little street food stall, but it's nice and clean. Everything is cooked up fresh, as you just saw in the kitchen. They're coming fresh out of the fryer. You are gonna get a nice, hot, crispy burger every single time. I think we're probably gonna take a rest now and then come out later on when it's not so hot and eat some more of these Delhi classics. Okay, welcome back out. It is nighttime now. I am heading to GK Prince Pan for a very nostalgic food that my sister-in-law recommended to me. She used to come here for their palak chaat. This is GK1 Market. It's a pretty busy marketplace. Parking is bad. Sukmani is actually like parking the car and I'm just walking towards it. I'm gonna meet her here in a little bit. And yeah, it's a really cool market. This is special tiki? Yeah. Potato? Aloo?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm such an idiot. I just filmed a whole section without pressing record. Okay, so let's try the palak chaat. I've already had a couple bites, but I want to show you. These are spinach leaves that have been covered in a batter and fried. So they are quite crunchy. It has been smothered in yogurt. We have tamarind sauce, we have coriander, we have chickpeas on top, a ton of things. So let's give it a try. Like I had said in the previous shot, which I didn't capture, is that the spinach, even though it has been covered in yogurt and different sauces, it actually retains a nice crunchiness. It's almost like a spinach chip. And then a bunch of creaminess from that yogurt. It's a little sour. The tamarind sauce adds sweetness. There's chickpeas. It's got a lot of sustenance to it. Now the red strips, I have no idea what those are. So if you know what they are, let me know down in the comments. What I love about these chaats is that they're so flavorful, but this one has more sustenance to it. Like the chickpeas add a lot to it. They don't skimp on ingredients. It's quite yummy. Now, I'm gonna try not to get hit by this car. Oh, there's traffic. There's just chaos out here. I love it. It's quite an electric atmosphere out here in GK1. And a lot of the reviews online were talking about how clean this place is. They use gloves. So rest assured, it's a street food that you can enjoy. Anyone can enjoy. Absolutely delicious. Eat it. Good job. Good choice. Hopefully, when you come, you can eat this too. GK1 is like this really cool market area. It's all lit up. It's packed out. Right in the center is this beautiful park. It's all green and lush. And yeah, there's like a peacefulness to it. And the next place we're gonna go to is actually still open. I thought we might be ordering it in, but we're gonna actually go. And it is nostalgic for Delhiites. Now, most of my family, they're not born in Delhi. They've come to live in Delhi. So this place is particularly nostalgic for people who are born and raised in Delhi, and it's butter chicken. So let's head over there now, eat our final food of the day, but I think we're gonna order dessert later. But let's go in and get the butter chicken. Okay, so we've come to Moti Mahal. This has several branches, but this is the original location. It's up a floor now. It used to be down, but this is still the original location. So according to Delhiites, this place is definitely an institution when it comes to butter chicken and their dal makhani. So we have the butter chicken, we have the dal, and we have naan on the table. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dig in. I haven't had butter chicken in a really long time, and normally butter chicken at a Canadian restaurant is severely disappointing and overly sweet. So time to have it in India proper. I'm not even sure I've ever filmed a video where I've had butter chicken in India, which is insane. And it seems like everyone's claim to fame is their dal. have some here. It's a nice butter naan with my butter chicken. Go right in with your hands. Butter chicken, let's go. The east coast of Canada is not doing their butter chicken right. This doesn't really have any sweetness to it at all. You can really taste the tomatoes. It's silky smooth, boneless chicken. It's got a little bit of heat to it, to be honest. Really just nice and savory, not sweet at all. I'm not packed with heavy spices. It's just simple. That's what makes it so good for everybody. Everybody loves butter chicken. Everyone can eat it. Okay, so this place is also famous for their dal makhani. Scoop that up with the naan. Let's give that a try. Oh, that's really good. This one's much more of like a standard dal, but it's got nice spices in it. Everything's been cooked down. It's probably been simmering for a while, but very flavorful, very comforting. Nice to eat the naan. Really nice. If you've ever eaten at this location, let me know down in the comments if you think their butter chicken's good. That butter chicken was like straight up good. Like, I have nothing to say other than that was really delicious. I am surprised because you have a lot of people that have different opinions on how they like their butter chicken, but this one I feel like is an overall safe bet for absolutely anyone. I think everyone would enjoy it. It's simple, it's flavorful, it's cooked well. Yeah, it was perfect. I loved that. So we're finished up here, and we are going to be heading home, and we're going to be ordering in our final dessert. A lot of people order pretty much anything now to their home, so it's super convenient. We're going to do that for the dessert, and I'm going to show you when it comes. Okay guys, welcome back to my sister's house. She ended up ordering for me a dessert, which is very nostalgic to everybody we spoke to. It's Nirula's hot chocolate fudge. This is the junior size, if you can imagine. And I was on the phone with my husband earlier and I told him we were getting it. And he was like, oh, it looks incredible. So what I can see is that there's ice cream. It looks like a chocolate fudge, like sundae sauce, nuts. Oh, it looks amazing. Let's end the night strong. Oh, that is the definition of decadent right there. Look how much fudge is in this cup. I couldn't even tell like what it was when it first got delivered. I think my main beef with like Dairy Queen and McDonald's sundaes is that they put only the fudge at the top. This seems to go all the way down to the very bottom. Now, I've seen a couple Nirulas around Delhi, so there's multiple branches of it if you did want to stop in, but you can also just get it delivered to wherever you're staying and have it in the comfort of your home. So Supuni's not really feeling good, so we ended up coming home early and got it delivered instead of visiting the actual location. If you are a sweet lover, India is a paradise. That was a full day of eating nostalgic foods for my family and friends who spent any amount of time in Delhi. Wenger's for my father-in-law, that is his favorite classic Delhi place for him. We have GK Prince Pan, where we had the palak chaat. That was for my sister-in-law who now lives in Canada. Kent's Burger. Everyone seemed to love Kent's Burger, but that is definitely a place that is very nostalgic for my husband when he was living here in Delhi. The butter chicken and the dal makhani from Moti Mahal. That is like a Delhiite classic if you were born and raised in Delhi. And then of course, any sweets, but this hot chocolate fudge from Nirula's. Everybody had this on their list. So it was absolutely delicious. I hope you enjoyed coming with me on that adventure today. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned. We have more videos coming from India soon. Bye.